I'm Michael LaFosse from the Origami Do Studio. This project lesson is on how to fold two new envelopes that I designed. One I call Sealed with a Kiss, and the little variation which has a heart on the front. And it's got a clever little lock in the back, holds the flap, and you can put things inside the envelope. It's also fun to fold, and you can use just about any kind of paper. Of course, papers that are colored differently on each side are most effective. Let's begin. Start with the lip color facing up first. Fold in half, edge to edge, both ways, unfolding after each. Now this puts crossing creases. We're going to take the bottom edge to the horizontal crossing crease, fold all the way and unfold, and then rotate the paper 1/4 turn so you have an adjacent new edge at the bottom, and fold that to the new horizontal crease and unfold. Turn your paper over and you're going to see this network of mountain creases and 4 square diamonds at the bottom. Take the bottom square corner and fold it to the center where the creases intersect. Unfold. Take the same bottom corner and fold it to the lower intersection of creases and leave it in place. Turn the paper over and use the crease pattern of the long valleys and these two short mountains to collapse the paper into this shape here. I'd like for you to notice this square area. From the bottom corner to the horizontal center edge is 1/2 of its height. The top half of the top half, which is 1/4, the top quarter, is the level at which we're going to mountain fold here. And it's going to be done by turning the paper over. We have the horizontal folded edge. I'm going to put in a little valley fold. Now this isn't in the diagram, this is something that I can share with you on the video. And you see what it's done is it's given me a folded edge of the half. And if I place it right there, level and crossing the creases, then I've got it. That gives me a very good approximation for that 1/4 distance I need. And try to keep it centered so it's symmetrical. Turn the paper over to the other side, and I'd like you to notice that there are these two little triangle-shaped pockets. We're going to open and squash fold. Notice that I'm taking the long edge of the pocket and aligning it with the short edge as I squash. And I'm going to carefully guide a rectangular folded margin all the way to the end, like that. Let's do the same thing with the other side. We open the pocket, starting it over, and you want to lay the long edge of the top layer in alignment with the short edge underneath and make this margin. We're going to do a swivel squash, at least that's what I call it. And I want you to know that there's going to be a little valley fold going across here. So if you wish, you can hold that little triangle in place while you open this big pocket, and then just do this. That puts the valley fold right in place there, gives it a hinge. As you do that, once again, bring the big flap over, and it's all about alignment again. This top folded edge is going to be aligned to the folded edge that's underneath. If you put those edges one upon the other first, then you're going to get a nice straight folded edge leading away from this corner. Let's do the same thing on the other side. We open, make that little crease first, take the big layer on top, and remember the alignments, edge over edge, and then flatten. If you've done that well, you get nice parallel edges this way. Take the square corner that's free to move down here and flip it straight over. Same thing right here. These are pre-creases for what's going to be an inside reverse fold. Undo those, and now watch what we can do. Inside reverse fold, we're going to reverse this mountain into a valley, and the paper that is connected to that hinge is going to go inside. So I've done a reverse and the paper moved inside. So that's what's happened. Let's do the same thing with the other one. If you open it, look at the triangle outline. One crease is all ready to go. The other one needs a little coaxing because it's reversed. But that's what a reverse fold's all about. You have to reverse the folds. And then it's inside. And you can overlap. It doesn't matter which side overlaps. So now, to lock the back of the envelope, we rotate it this way. This is the top side. The bottom corner goes up to the middle of the top edge, and we put in a fold. And then we can catch one edge of that flap underneath the overlap. This is what the other side of the envelope looks like without any further treatment. We're going to blunt these top corners, and then for the lips we'll do the bottom. So to blunt the top one, we're just going to fold the tip of the square corner right over to where the folded edge is here. We'll do the same thing on the other side. And that's optional. The heart shape or the lips could retain the pointed tops if you like. But let's look at the result now. You see that nice rounded shape? If you wanted to make the heart from this, you would simply fold the end corners left and right to the back side, blunting that. We're going to just make this into the lips. And so we leave the side corners as they are. We simply fold away to our liking whatever shape you like there for the bottom edge of the lip. And there we have it. Fun-loving envelopes for Valentine's Day or any time you need a special gift.